Wait, so I went through there and I appeared over here? That's crazy. Wait, does this look familiar? It does. That's because I'm on the other side. There it is. I don't know why we couldn't have pushed it earlier, you know? You just jump up, poke it a little bit. It's good, but not everything can go our way, I guess. Wow, I'm frozen. Get this treasure chest. Full power. I don't want to fight in water. Having bad memory flashbacks of that fish boss. Interesting. I don't know if me attacking those at the same time is making it better. I just like to believe that is the case. Hopefully, anyways. Where am I? Maps, books, and models were scattered in disarray throughout a dimly lit room. Adel did not recognize a single one of them. I've been in this room once before. Okay, short and sweet. Continue exploring. Ha ha ha. Up down here. Anything else? Treasure chest? Anything? Nope. How we doing? I think we're doing pretty good. 36% of the map. Donut crater. Is that? Did I see that right? Like some tree houses or something up there. Man, you grab all that. Go find out what's over here. I don't even know if I'm getting experience from all these guys. Ooh, that's a new guy. Hellbanther, I think what his name. where I came from? That is where I came from. Next place to go. Yeah, get all those. Okay. He understands how a party should function. You know, my job to open up the treasure chest. His job to collect all the items on the ground. How a functioning party operates with, you know, without mistakes, I guess. Rabbit Chick just knew. Probably exploring areas that I don't even need to be exploring right now. Actually, we're already here. These guys are cool. Let's see if I can find like one of those teleport stones. Pretty much the only reason I decided that I would continue. This will be a decent consolation prize. Are you really gonna leave us, Adol? Sorry, I've made up my mind. Well then, hurry up and get going. No one likes teary goodbyes. You don't want to end up crying on the road like you did when you were a kid, do you? Where will you be going first? I think I'll start by heading south. I want to brush up on my sword skills before venturing too far. I knew this day would come eventually, but, well... Let me just say one thing. I want you to swear you'll come back here one day. Doesn't matter when, just one day. If you promise me that, and always remember you've got a home to come back to, you'll find the strength to overcome any obstacle. And I don't care how much time passes, you will always be welcome here. Dad. And when your journey is complete, and you come back here for good, I'm sure you'll see things a lot differently than you do now. So go and make lots of good memories, Adol. Thanks, Dad. Take care, everyone. You too. Send us a letter every now and again. Not gonna happen. Alright, I'm off. So his village didn't get burned down by a black monster. Suppose that's something good going for him. Get all these low level weak enemies. You know, I was going to make a comment about how I don't really understand why these enemies are so weak, but then I realized you could probably actually come here first if you wanted to. So like, you could do the river, or you could do the whatchamacallit. Oh yeah. How do I do this? Let's probably lower that drawbridge. Music and JRPGs always make you pumped up. Music and JRPGs tend to be quite nice. Tend to be. Also, what's up, Nara? Been a little while. How's everything going with you? I remember where this is. Get out of here. I don't even have to continue. Oh, I should continue going. Right. Not gonna. Holocon? What is that? Not much, just resubbed to WoW. Dumbest thing you've ever done? I've been playing WoW in a while. A lot of other things that I've been working on, and I just haven't put in the time that I wanted to. So that's what I wanted to get. Let's roll our way back. But I did a 6-month subscription, so I can just go back and play it whenever I want. And I need to do that, actually. Like, the whole point of me playing these games is like, oh, well, now I can just play them weekly, and then on weekends, I can either chill, play World of Warcraft and chill, or just play World of Warcraft, you know, and just relax the entire day. And, well, I've been doing a lot more chilling in World of Warcraft, so I need to get my money's worth. Resubbing to WoW is the dumbest thing you have ever done. You have led a good life. I'd have to agree with that. There's a lot worse things you could do with $15 a month. Resubscribing to World of Warcraft? I don't think that's a bad investment. In my book, anyway. I do want to get this. Wrong choice of words, maybe. Point being, it was a bad investment. Hey man, as long as you're playing it, and as long as you like it, what could be wrong with it? There are still worse things out there that you can spend $15 on. Like some random early access game. Or Netflix, and then you don't even use the Netflix subscription. How do I get over there? It's kind of crazy that I'm almost at 50% of this forest kind of cleared. I've really only done like 2 objectives. Gone to the river and about to go to the tree. Please be green. Please be green. Excellent. Okay. I will go this direction.
Whoa, this is a nice.
And there's going to be a nice treasure chest all the way up here. One I've been waiting a very long time to get. And it wasn't very special. Life is hard. Alright, so I was going to say, I think there's a drawbridge here. Actually, that other drawbridge that I lowered, I thought it was this one. I think. I don't remember that other drawbridge. Yeah, this is the one that I remember. Oh. Tough. Glad I went this way, though, because getting that shortcut is super important. Alright, let's go visit this treehouse village. I should save it for tomorrow. You know, leave everyone in suspense about what could possibly be up this village. I won't be. Well, we're here. This is the point that's marked on the map. Man, what an amazing place. Hope you guys got amazing equipment for amazingly cheap prices. Photo Village. There are houses up there in the trees. I think people actually live here. Same goes for Celceta, but I can't imagine finding anywhere like this outside the Great Forest. Remember coming here before? It's vaguely familiar is what I'm going to say. Really? It would make things easier if you knew someone who could talk. Oh, we could talk to here, but I guess that is asking a little much. Either way, we'll never know what we're in for if we keep standing out here. Gonna have to go in and hope for the best. Halt, intruders! You won't poison this tree again. Yeah, I'm sure we pissed them off in the past. What? You're that red-haired outsider who came here before. Looks like they remember you, at least. That sure makes things easier. Think you guys could show us in? Show you in? If that's a joke, I'm not laughing. I don't know if you're brave or just foolish, but either way, you have some nerve showing your face here again. You have angered the god of the forest. I told everyone letting him into the village was a bad idea.
Uh-oh.
Didn't we just go through this? I should know better by now than to just walk up to a gate and give a howdy-do. Own up, Adel. What kind of mess did you get yourself into this time? Last time I had a faint idea and it got me in trouble, so I'm gonna go with I have no idea. Somehow I doubt these guys are too likely to accept the amnesia excuse. This isn't even worth wasting the chief's time. We can handle this ourselves. On my honor as a warrior of the forest, I will make you pay. Wait a minute, at least hear us out. He doesn't remember coming here. He doesn't even remember anything about himself. We came here to help him try and get his memories back. You honestly think we're going to believe that? What sort of fools do you take us for? Darn. I think that just made things worse. Ado, I think we're going to have to...
Hold it!
Hold it. Karna? When did you get here? Local man tilted. Why does she walk like that?
You've lost your memories? The Adel I know would never make up an excuse like that to get out of trouble. Does that mean you've forgotten me too?
Her hold it felt like, or sounded like a different voice actor than the voice acting that I'm getting right now. It's not an excuse, it's the truth. Don't look at me with those doe eyes. You're like a pure-hearted young boy, honest to a fault. Still can't believe you're tough enough warrior to survive out in that forest. Karna, are you actually thinking of trusting him? I don't know yet. But either way, we should hear these two out. We owe them at least that much. You're gonna let them into the village at a time like this? I know you're all on edge right now, and I completely understand. My family's been hit too, after all. Oh. That's right, I'm sorry.
Hey,
A difficult time for everyone here, but that's all the more reason we need to stay calm and rational. This is like... This is kind of... I don't want to say retreading, but I'm going to use the word retreading. Kind of retreading the same story notes that we just did in Celceta. Just like this great tree that watches over everyone in Komodo. Otherwise, we'll end up making decisions we regret later. Sorry, you're right. Just as you say, Karna. Hopefully, you know, they do something different here. Also, these walking animations do need some work. 100%. Look over there, Adel. You can see the whole forest from here. Every little thing we explored is in the sea of trees. Or that sea of trees. Yes, it's a lovely view, but keep walking. Your presence here is making the villagers very nervous, you know. Wait, are we tied up? Why are we tied up? Can't believe you didn't clear that boss tonight and you called the raid early? Aw, man. Were people getting frustrated? Is that why you called it early? Sorry, but for the sake of everyone else in the village, I'm gonna have to make you stay here for a while. Feel like telling us what's going on? Because I have no idea what I just wandered into. I'll tell you everything later. For now, try and work it out for yourselves as best you can, okay? How do we do that exactly?
Oh boy.
Might want to tone down the snarky attitude, man. I'll be back later. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to stay put for a while. You already said that. There she goes. She seems like a pretty level-headed girl, at least. Suppose you have to be to survive in a place like this. Still, looks like we've wandered into something real bad this time. Sure you didn't do anything horrible to these people? Really don't know. Well, I suppose you wouldn't. I don't want to start suspecting you either. This seems like just the sort of place you'd stick your nose into if nothing else. Oh well, at least we're safe from the beasts and monsters here. Suppose this is as good a chance as any to get some rest. Off-tank literally zoned the freak out? What? Next day? And missed 2 swaps in a row? No amount of cooldowns would have saved you? Ugh. Rough. My god, what? Karna? Oh my god. It's Karna from Ys 4? I got your attention now? Who's Karna? Starting to get pretty bored. How long are they gonna keep us waiting? Oh, looks like somebody's here. Excuse me. Allow me to introduce you. This is my father. I'm Assad, village chief. I have met you once before, Adel. Though as Karna's told me you've lost your memories, I suppose you don't remember me. Afraid I don't. See, I was hoping you would be able to tell me everything you know, but it seems that won't be possible. So what is going on here? Nobody seems to want to tell us. Recently, several of the villagers have been spirited away. Spirited away? What do you mean by that? One day, one of our own simply disappeared without a trace. Then another, and another, and none of them have come back since. I think they kind of said when this was going to happen, so could you know where they've gone? We've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but have found no sign of them. And the first villager that disappeared did so immediately after you left. Oh, here we go. Well, now that's some bad timing. Suppose that explains why everyone's holding him responsible, though. To my knowledge, you truly are the first person to come from outside the forest. How could I not think you the culprit when something so out of the ordinary happened the moment you left? A number of villagers are convinced that you angered the god of the forest. You know, this is retreading a lot of the same thing that we just went through. Well, when you put it like that, I guess I kind of see where you're coming from. The situation here really is just like it was in Celceta. People are taking turns patrolling our village now, day in and day out. Unsurprisingly, many of them are getting rather irritable. I'll find the real culprit myself. I thought you might say that, but as the village chief, I would prefer to keep you here for a while longer. How much longer are we talking? The search of the forest will be completed by dawn. And if you don't find anything, what happens then? That, I don't know. I will decide when the time comes. I will return tomorrow. Karna, we're leaving. Okay. Adol, I don't suppose you remember Remnos, do you? Name sounds familiar. I see. Should you happen to remember anything, please let me know. Karna was an awesome person in Ys 4. You don't remember Ys 4 much at all, but you never forgot her? Well, you played Ys 4 Mask of the Sun on Super Famicom. Aha. So if they don't find anything, it looks like everyone's just going to assume it was you after all. Only way for the village to move past this is to make someone take the fall for it, which is ridiculous. Level with me here. You have any idea who that Remnos guy he mentioned might be? Oh, that was a little, like, face thingy? Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be the guy with the harp. I might have an idea. Man you saw in your dream back at the camp. Think he could have come from this village? Maybe you could paint a clearer picture if we could find something else to trigger your memory. Let's gather information. Yeah, sitting around here isn't getting us anywhere. One sec. There we go. This is a really bad idea. That should do it. I hate taking big risks, but an information dealer like me tends to pick up a few tricks every now and again for times like this. I mean, they left our weapons on, so... What else are we got? Let's keep going. Anybody guarding this place? Like, we could have just walked out, tied up. Looks like the villagers are patrolling outside. Can't really go around asking people for information, considering the situation. Let's see if we can find anything that might help you trigger your memories back. If I talk to him, something bad will happen? What if he sees me? What are you two doing here? Uh-oh, we've been spotted. Okay. How many times do I have to tell you to stay put till you listen? How did you get out anyway? The door was open. How did you manage to untie yourselves? No wild beasts ever managed to break out of that. I'm proud of my skills, too. You'll have to show me how you did it sometime. Stay put here for now. Got it? Good. What are we going to do? We'll be more careful this time. Good old Adol. I figured you'd say something like that. Sure as heck no point in staying here any longer, right? Don't make the same mistake as last time. Don't make the same mistake as last time. I had to experiment, you know? Okay. Guess, can't go into places. Why don't you stay put? I know you're explorers and all, but this is getting ridiculous. Listen to what you have to say later. Until then, just stay here and stop making things difficult for me, okay? Okay. I wonder how many times I can go through this. Carved wooden idol is displayed inside the shrine. Good thing my footsteps are super loud. Yup, I see. Still, I'm amazed that you came here from outside the forest.
I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses. Hey, I'm Remnos. It's nice to meet you. I'm sorry about the rude greeting you got from my sister earlier. Attacking anything that moves is what beasts do, not people.
Sorry, okay? I shouldn't have attacked without checking like that. I wish the main story was voice acted. I'll get to that during credits. The forest is the beast territory, where only the strongest can survive. You are unlikely to last there for long without honing your senses as Karna has. I suppose there is little reason for concern, seeing as you traversed it with only that blade for defense.
Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with a sword is really something. You'll have to fight me one-on-one sometime.
Bring it. Karna, you're gonna scare him off.
What?
Why? I bet he'd love to spar with me. Adel, was it? These are my twins. Karna's one of the strongest hunters here, surpassing most of my men in ability, but then you discovered that firsthand. Remnos, on the other hand, excels more in the arts. His strength lies in his handicrafts and music. I don't think you'll find two better guides to show you around the village. Thank you for your kindness. It's nothing, I assure you. Please relax. This is our home and we pride ourselves on our hospitality. A lot of hospitality I'm getting right now, in the present time. I'll leave him in your care, my children. As you wish, Father. Let's get started then, shall we? Oh. You're actually making me explore right now. I named this one Jean-Luc. You always feel awkward when there's one or two random voice lines amidst a bunch of unvoiced voice lines? I 100% agree. 1000% agree. It's really strange having a visitor here. How about trying one of our finest fruits the forest has to offer? Yeah, I'd love one. Put that hand down. No one said you could have one. It's okay, I don't mind if Remnos has one too. He's much cuter than the other men around here after all. See, it's fine. Why are all the girls around here so into him? But still, I'm your older sister, and if I say you can't have one, you can't have one. We're going now, Remnos. But Adel hasn't even had his yet. Man. Get body. Hi, Solio. Hey there, you two. Showing the visitor around town? Something like that, yes. I mean something like that. Are you gonna prepare me for a ritual sacrifice or something? This is the town's only shop. You can buy almost anything you want here, from hunting gear to daily necessities. What about bare necessities? Although I'm afraid I don't stock musical instruments or crafts. Cooking ingredients, weapons, materials. If I've got what you need, I'm happy to sell it to you. Okay. A valiant book. You guys gonna tell me about this as a prison room? He is cute. Black man with long hair. Who dis? It's Karna and Remnos. And who are you? Oh, this is the foreigner. What's a foreigner? Well, it means he came from really far away. Name is Adel. Oh, really? Nice to meet you. Addie? Don't call me Addie. Oh, why not? It's cute. Come on, Adel. Let her call you Addie if she wants to. Yeah, don't be such a stick in the mud. I'm gonna be a stick in the mud. What the heck is a stick? What does that phrase even mean? Don't be such a stick in the mud. Can I be a tree in the mud? Is that better? Sounds like you had quite a difficult morning, Karna. I just don't see why you should have to go out hunting. You're a young lady. Well, I do it because I enjoy it, so why not? And I am the village chief's daughter, after all. I have to take after him somehow, you know. Though, I've still got quite a lot to learn before I'll be as good a hunter as he is. Karna's gonna be the chief someday. Only if everyone in the village is okay with that, of course. Can't imagine a single person would object. So wonderful to have an older sister like you, my dear Karna. Meanwhile, the village chief's son has no pride as a warrior at all. Well, Remnos is an artist. That's right. See, she gets it. Does she get it, though? Does she get it? Wow. That one's name is Sasami. Eva. And Ukune. Ah, so this is the visitor everyone is talking about, huh? Yes, his name's Adol. Isn't his red hair amazing? It's wonderful. Like a coxcomb. I don't believe that's a very complimentary simile. This is Pee-Pee, the village shaman. Or, yeah, I guess that's really only... she handles all the ceremonial duties in Komodo. Nice to meet you. I'm sure all my little children would appreciate it if you say hello to them too. Chickens? I already said hello to them. Sticking in the mud is not fun. Trust me on this. I'm going to need you to elaborate on that one, Nar. Alright. You're going to have to elaborate on that one. Greeting, Carnus Remnos, and... this guy's name is Thoth. Thoth. If he doesn't have a lisp, then this is a missed opportunity, because his name is Thoth. Wow. It's like his head's on fire. Thoth, don't be rude. It just makes you want to talk in a lisp. It's, oh my goodness. So you're the outsider everyone's talking about, are you? Welcome to our home. Said anything about welcoming him. Huh? I've no idea how you managed to win over Asan, but I, for one, have no intention of welcoming an outsider into my home. Please leave immediately. But dear... huh? What's wrong? Well, this is Sadok's home. Let's do as he says. Yeah, I guess it's best not to tempt fate too much. Sorry for bothering you, Sadok. I ain't sorry for nothing. Nom, 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 nom. There. You can't? Just felt like the right thing to say at the time? Okay. You'd name your kid Thoth? You'd name your kid Thoth? That's dangerous. That's a dangerous name. Hey, Master, mind if I show Adol around here a bit? I don't mind. I never thought I'd see the day someone would come here from outside the forest. You don't get visitors much more unique than this one. This is my master, Dyson. He's an artisan. Looks a bit rough around the edges, but I assure you, he really does do beautiful work. Remnos, that's no way to talk about your master. Don't worry about it, Karna. I'm used to his sass mouth. Honestly, you spoil him, Sison. But he's right about one thing. You do some beautiful work. Remnos too, even if he can't be respectful to his master. I never make anything half as nice as what you two can. Well, everyone has things they're good at and things they aren't. Like me and hunting for the latter. Remember, just because you're not great at something doesn't really mean you have to give it up completely. Exactly. Listen to your master, Remnos. He used to come hunt with us, but then one day you stopped showing up. I'm sure you'd be able to keep up with everyone if you trained. Well, I just don't feel like putting all my effort into something in which I'm unsuited. Moving on, Adol, take a look at this necklace. I'm quite proud of this one. Isn't it beautiful? Let's piss him off. What? Can't you appreciate its beauty? Oh, sure, I could count on you, Adol. It's very nice, Remnos. Cheer up now. You sure seem to be having fun. Now that you're always welcome to come back and look around as much as you'd like. Oh no. Now. Reading is hard. Make yourself at home here. And female doesn't matter. Your firstborn gets called Thoth. Thoth. What's wrong with having a spare pair? You can never have too many earrings. Don't be so picky about presents other people will have bought for you. So insensitive. First you buy me earrings, then you buy me more earrings. Do you think I have 4 ears or something? Thoth. Dante, would you name your kid Thoth? He'll be so thothy. Aren't you the red-haired outsider? It's like you know your way around a sword, if nothing else. But you don't seem particularly tough. I'll have you know, I saved the world twice. So check yourself. You sure about that? I wouldn't bet on you being able to win a fight against Adel. What? Oh? Arna says so, it's gotta be true. Wait a minute. We haven't fought. He's probably just trying to ingratiate herself with the outsider. Now, calm down. Calm down? Sure must be easy sitting around here all day, never bothering to hunt. Listen here, Remnos. I've wanted to ask this for a long time, but why don't you ever come out with us? Whoa, Damlas, hold on. Sorry, Ramon, but I've had enough beating around the bush. I want an answer. Why don't you ever come out and hunt with us? You're a man of Komodo. You're supposed to be a warrior. Well, for better or for worse, I'm an artist and a historian, not a hunter. I'm not going to deny you your way of life. I completely respect it. It's just not for me. That's all there is to it, really. I don't get you at all. Really, how did we go from talking about Adel to talking about me? Yeah, I've got plenty I want to say to Remnos on this subject, too. But we can at least not discuss it in front of Adel. Or can we not discuss? You're right, I'm sorry. Forget it, I'm not interested anymore. Sorry you had to see that, Adel. Anyway, let's go tour somewhere else, shall we? Go back to that guy's house and tell him to fight me? Welcome, this is the Village Community Center. Community Center? You don't have enough people in here to have a community center. Where everyone comes to make friends and be social. How does everybody... Doesn't everybody in the village know each other? How many more friends are you expecting to make? I'm the first visitor in who knows how long. Feel free to join us anytime you'd like. You're gonna have to go with no on that one. You want to continue being married to your wife? Come on, Dante, Thoth! You have to say it like that, too. Like, is there any other way to say it? Thoth? Karna Remnos and a visitor from outside the village. Certainly not a group you'd see every day. Very true. Even just the two of us together is a bit of a rarity given how different our daily activities are. As you can see, we're showing young Adel here around the village. Figured as much. Well, make sure you show him all the wonders of Komodo. Give him some good stories to tell his people. Shut up. Today we're playing Hunters. No, you shut up. Today we're playing House. Oh no, they started fighting again. See, these two are as much a handful as ever. Yeah, they're always so stubborn. Oh, might you be... That's right, he's the visitor from outside that everyone's been talking about. Thought so. Well, welcome to Komodo, traveler. Please make yourself at home here. Her name is Jenna. I was gonna say his name is Jenna. His name is Rand. Rand. Must be the chief. Have you finished your tour? Tour? You may not get another chance like this. I suggest taking your time and enjoying what the village has to offer. Tour. Let's go ahead and save. It's been a while. You never know when the power is just going to randomly go out. I demand that you ask Vicky if you can name your child Thoth. You like the statue? It's a symbol of the forest god who watches over us. A custom around here to hold your hands together and pray to it. Alright, well, you can do that on your own time. So, you're the fabled outsider. Lindsay, that's not a very nice thing to call him. But what should we call him? Either way, I'm surprised he didn't get eaten by beasts on his way through the forest, built like that. Everyone thinks that when they first see him. Don't let it get you down, Adel. We don't get many visitors here, so niceties may be in short supply. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't get the wrong idea. You may not look very muscular, but you do look quite handsome. Yeah, I look up to strong, burly men, but I'd love it if the men around here were a little more sensitive and smooth. That sounds delicious, much like Remnos. In fact, he's the model which all smooth men should go by. He knows how music and crafts can make a lady's heart go all aflutter. I'm honored to hear such words from such lovely women such as yourselves. Yeah, sorry, I just don't see it. So you're saying you want the two of them to be more like father? Well, that wouldn't be too bad, actually. Karna. Or, Karna. You never fail to make me smile. What do you mean? Yes, but you like getting laid, so that probably won't happen. That finished the tour. It flew by quickly and was so fascinating that Adel forgot his exhaustion from exploring the great forest. Come on, man. Thoth. Thoth. It's so awesome. So thothy. Right, let me drink some tea. I've heard this melody was composed in the image of a thriving kingdom that was supposedly located in the forest long ago. I knew that might perk your ears a bit. They say about 800 years ago, that very kingdom, remembered now only through song, flourished here. Ruins scattered all over the forest are apparently connected to it. But we know so little else. What kind of kingdom was it? How did it fall? I've been trying to find the answers to these questions by inspecting the ruins and researching numerous old legends. A worthy goal. I'm happy to hear you say that, Adel. I only wish Father would understand this little passion of mine. Hey! Heck yeah, Thoth! How long are you two planning on sitting around out here? Dinner's almost ready. Father says you're welcome to join us if you'd like, Adel. Finally, I'm famished. Let's go get something to eat, my friend. Time to dine on delicious food. You could stay a bit longer, you know. Why the rush to leave? Father and Karna wanted to come and see you off as well, but they're always out hunting this time of day. That's a silly question to ask. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll pass on your regards when they get back. Kinda jealous of how free-spirited you are, to be honest. Who's that? The jungleman. Another visitor, perhaps? Anyone you know? No, I don't think so. Of course, it could have been someone from the village, but there's no way for me to be certain. Whoever it was wearing a very unusual mask. It's always weird to have two of the same word right next to each other like that. Like, there are some situations where you want to say, like, you know, go do that, or something like that. It's just weird. I couldn't see it, even though I saw it perfectly good. True, I suppose you wouldn't be able to see much from your vantage point, aka because you're facing me. But it was... Oh, never mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I'm sure it was nothing. It was just some random visitor in the village watching us and all this other stuff. And it's nothing to be concerned about. Not at all. Might have been part of a ritual. I'll ask Father when he gets back. You know, Adel, sad as I am to see you go, hope very much you'll drop by Komodo again and regale us with more tales of your many adventures. All that just to see some jungle guy. Hey, Adel. You okay? Did you remember something? There you are, Adel. Honestly, I've been looking all over the place for you. Uh-oh, she's found us. Come on now, how many times do I have to drag you back before you give up? Not easy being the one sheltering you. Everyone else just as soon see you skinned alive. I blame Thoth. The masked? You have a custom of hanging masks in our home to repel evil, but I can't imagine. Yeah, if it were that type of mask, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb around here. Most likely it wasn't, not based on what Adel's been telling us. Guess the easiest thing to do is to ask Remnos directly. Is he here? Something wrong? Remnos is not available to speak with you. He isn't? Did he go out somewhere? Not exactly, no. He's one of the disappearances. We have no idea where he is right now. Why didn't you just say that before? He's not available to speak with you. Like, what are you starting off with this cryptic nonsense? There's been no word from him since the day he saw Adol off.
No way.
So he was spirited away too, then. I appreciate you telling me all of this, Adol, but I'm afraid I don't know much of your story I can believe. How much, maybe? Oh, reading's hard. Father, outside. Adol, Durin, stay here. Alright, so someone got spirited away, and it couldn't have been us because we were right here, just like how the river got poisoned, and we were there and we saw it, and it couldn't have been us because we've been with the guy the whole time. Right. What's going on out there? Let's just wait here. Like, who are you and what have you done with Adol Christian? I'm gonna have to be the reckless one this time, I guess. No point in standing around, you know. Go see what's happening.
Focus on offense.
Wanna zoom out all the way? My goodness. Oh, what's going on over there? What do you think you're doing? Father! He's a match for Father? That can't be. He did one sword strike. Where are you getting that assumption from? Stay back, Karna. Their strength is highly abnormal. What's with the masks? You think they could have something to do with the masked man you and Remnos saw? Seems like it. Yeah, too much of a coincidence to ignore. Yeah, this is like one heck of a coincidence for sure. Still, I'd love to know what in the heck is going on around here. Why would the people of Komodo be attacking their own village? Uh-oh, looks like there's more of them. Are you the ones who've gone missing? Why? Well, that's an interesting thought, actually. But why would he make that assumption? That's a weird assumption to make. Why would he assume that these are the guys that have gone missing? Why can't they just be new village jungle people? But you can't answer them. Regardless, now that you've attacked our home, I cannot allow you to get away. Possible. It couldn't be. That must be Thoth. Oh, wait, no, that's not Thoth. That's Remnos? Father?
Leave it to me.
We've come to help. Hail, Durin. Stay back. I have no need of your assistance. Are you okay? Stay back, I said. Your body. Father! Oh, come on, that's cheating. I can't do that. Darn it, they got away. Because we're not jumping over those rails because we can't. After the masked assailants fled, Karna tended to the wounded villagers. Adol and Durin patrolled the surrounding area throughout the night. The assailants did not return to attack again. Saad's wounds were deep, but after a long night of treatment, his life was no longer in danger. Now it's 8:24. Life is hard. That means the villagers who were spirited away are the ones wearing the masks. Probably, yeah. How about you tell me this theory of yours, and I'll let you know if that's true or not. Probably? You're not sure? Father is without a doubt the strongest warrior in the village, but that masked man was able to take him down easily. That shouldn't even be possible. So absolutely none of the villagers who disappeared are strong enough to hurt him? And even if they were, what the heck would they be after? I don't know the answer to that either. Why would they attack their own home? It makes no sense. Father. There we go. Up and at 'em. Where am I? Oh, where are you home? I see. Thank you. Father, Karna, don't go after that masked man. Why not? Until my wounds have healed. Tell everyone, don't. That man is... Father. Looks like he's out cold again. He's gonna need rest for a while longer to get his strength back. What was he trying to say? I know, but it seems like he noticed something during the fight. That's for sure. Guess all we could do was wait for him to wake up again and ask. So, Adel, what are we gonna do now? Still looking for them. Them? You mean the masked villagers? Look for them where? We don't have any idea where they could have gone. Search party might know something. I'll keep an eye on Father for a while longer, then I'll be right behind you. Like that's settled then. Alright, let's get started. I know exactly where to go. Alrighty. Where's the search party? Also, I'd like to do some shopping. Oh, you're only a material exchanger guy. Alright, what you got for me, dog? What you got for me? Got a Slasher DX. Ooh, that comes with poison on it? Not bad at all. That's surprisingly not an upgrade. Hunter knives, so Home Chick Slice is probably going to join our party for a little while. Surprisingly, not upgrades. Surprisingly, this is an upgrade. I have plenty of money and I can afford this. For 13, let's go ahead and do it. Actually, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Oh, the search party is probably at the community center. Community center of all them people. There's so many people in this town. Or were you the guys with the search party yesterday? Yes, but what business is it of yours? Well, you know about the village being attacked yesterday, right? We're trying to hunt down the ones responsible. And what will you do when you find them? You might not be in prison anymore, but if you think we trust you now, you're sadly mistaken. You could very well be the puppet masters behind yesterday's incident, after all. Might be tougher than I thought. I'm gonna chide him for being uncooperative. That's not gonna help, Adel. This conversation is over. I suggest you leave while you still... That's enough, Damlas. Ramon? I hear they patrolled the village for the whole of the night. And if they were allies of the masked ones who attacked us, why would they be coming to ask us for information? Because we're trying to clear our name, clearly. And if we're doing that, then we're trying to determine how much information you have on us. And then once we have that information, we kill all the people that have the information. That way you guys know nothing about us, and so that we can return again and make sure that you guys are even more weakened by our continuous guerrilla tactics. You just gotta you gotta think a little bit more deeply into this, Ramon. Or Raymond. Well, that is true, but... Fine. I suppose it can't hurt to tell them what I know. Well, you do know something, then. I haven't got proof it's related to what happened, but it could be. It was pitch black, so I couldn't see too well, but there was someone running through the forest at an unnaturally high speed. It certainly didn't look like any beast. It was heading to the southwest of the village, to a place we call the Ancient Burrow. Ancient Burrow? You know about the big crater near here, right? If you climb down there, there's a cave full of violent insects. We call it the Ancient Burrow. The ancient burrow? I see. Seems like we've got some pretty valuable intel. Come on, Adel. Let's go tell Karna what we've learned. The ancient burrow? Seems their hideout's been uncovered. Hey, Karna, how's your dad doing? He's through the worst of it. He'll be okay if he rests a little or a while longer. But enough of that. I have something I'd like to discuss with you two. What is it? You look awfully serious. I decided to go and hunt for the masked men myself. But didn't your dad say, staying here at a time like this just doesn't suit me. My father's the strongest warrior here, yet he still lost the fight. And if you can't win against them, what chance do the rest of us have? They attack again, we're finished. So your plan is to go attack them and be finished? At least if we can find their hideout, we'll be better equipped to deal with them. Explain the logic in that for me, Karna. I'm waiting. Durin's waiting too. I'm no good at sitting around and weighing my options. I much prefer standing tall and taking action. I'd rather do something wrong and regret it later. At least then, I'll have done something. Like, die. You're gonna die doing that. You're, how do I put this? You're one tough little lady. Thanks. Naturally, you'll both be helping me, right? You've got to be kidding me. First of all, I had nothing to do with any of this. Nothing. Yet I've been treated like a criminal, locked up, forced to patrol all night, eaten alive by mosquitoes. Got a map to make anyway. A map? Yeah, I guess that's true. We'll have to go to wherever they're hiding eventually if we're gonna finish the map. Fine, I'll help, okay? Many thanks to both of you.
All right.
Now, if that's settled, not a moment to waste. We have no idea when they'll attack next, so we better head out as quickly as possible. Get all the provisions we need, then hit the road. Karna has joined the party. She is fierce. Alrighty. This is where I'm going to be calling it for today. 8:30. Went over a good chunk of time today. Pretty good chunk of time. I will be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific, to continue. And there's a good solid chance that I'll be streaming this weekend too. If I do stream this weekend, I will probably finish it this weekend. So we'll see how the weekend goes and see how tomorrow goes and all that other good stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific. See you then.